In this video, I'm going to address two problems that I face on a day-to-day basis and how Google has managed to solve both of them. This video is going to be time-coded, so if you just want to skip straight to the solution, then go for that. Have a look down below and just click the number and it'll take you to that point of the video. Feel free to skip it if you want. If you want to stick around and listen to all my pain and suffering, then do feel free to do that as well. In this video, I'm going to address two different problems that I face pretty much on a day-to-day basis and how Google has managed to solve them for me. This is not a paid or sponsored video, this is just my opinion, and when I was looking for this solution, I wish this video existed. So issue number one, you've just finished up a big job, you've got 150 gigabytes worth of footage, photos or audio, whatever the case may be for you, and then somebody says, can I just take a look at it? Can I just go through it and see if there's any bits I want to use personally? And you're thinking, right, now I have to get 150 gigabytes of something to this person who lives 150 miles away. How am I gonna do that? So there's a couple of different solutions. Number one, you could buy a hard drive, have it sent to your house, and then put the footage on it and then send it on. Couple of problems, it takes time. You're talking a week from when you place the order to when they get the footage, and it also costs quite a bit of money. Solution number two, you could use your Dropbox account. You could take everything off of your Dropbox, put it on your computer, upload the footage, and then send them the link, let them download it, and then clear it back off and put your stuff back up. Annoying. And the third solution is you could just drive to their house or their office, copy the footage off, and jobs are good 'un. The problem with all of these solutions is they take time. And the solution that I wanted was just to be able to send a link to somebody. It's on my hard drive, it uploads to somewhere, automatically I can send them a link, they can download it. Perfect. That's the solution I'm going to show you in this video. Issue number two. If you're a creative working professionally, whether you're a photographer, a videographer, a graphic designer, any of the above and many more, then you should be looking for ways of backing up your work and keeping it safe. If you're not, you're crazy. So I'm also going to address that. I'm going to tell you what I've done in the past and what I do now, thanks to Google. So when I first started doing this professionally, I only had a 2 terabyte hard drive and the internal hard drive on my iMac, which I thought, yeah, that'll be fine. That'll do me for a year. It didn't. So I bought a 4 terabyte hard drive, and then I bought another 4 terabyte hard drive, and then I bought another 4 terabyte hard drive. So then I had 14 terabytes of external hard drives just laying around next to my computer. It's not a perfect solution, it's a messy solution, and if my house burnt down, then all that footage is gone. It was about at this time I started looking into cloud backup services, and I've tried them all, but I had a few criteria. I wanted unlimited backup, I wanted to be able to download the files that I'd uploaded, and I wanted to be able to share those files with other people. And I tried a lot of different services. I tried Backblaze, CrashPlan, Box, LiveDrive, Dropbox, and the two I stuck with for the time being were Dropbox and LiveDrive. Dropbox, I think, is perfect in every way except for the amount of storage you get. If they did an unlimited storage option, which wasn't really expensive, then Dropbox would 100% be the way to go. But as it stands, it didn't. So I tried LiveDrive, which is a really nice solution. It's got an unlimited backup solution and it's got a kind of Dropbox feature built into it where you get 2 terabytes worth of storage. So you can move things from your backup into your briefcase, that's what they call their Dropbox part of it, and then you can share those files with other people. The problem with LiveDrive and the reason we stopped using it was when you tried to send large files to people, they couldn't download them. They'd try and it would sit there for hours downloading and then it would fail. Not ideal. So I was annoyed and frustrated. I was still backing up to LiveDrive even though it was really tricky to download stuff. If you did want to download something, you'd have to download it file by file. So if you were in a sticky situation where one of your hard drives had died, then you could actually get your footage back. It would just take a lifetime of downloading. So I started buying hard drives like there was no tomorrow. I bought 8 terabyte hard drives, 6 terabyte hard drives, and in this office we now have close to 60 terabytes of physical storage, which is insane. There has to be a better way. So I bought a Synology NAS. If you haven't seen my video about the Synology NAS, I will link it in the video description, but needless to say, I didn't get on with it very well. So after a year and a half of being messed around and getting frustrated with the Synology, I thought, no, I'm going to go back to the internet. I am going to find a solution. And that's when I came across G Suite. Thank you, Google, for coming to the rescue. So what is G Suite and how can it help you and your business run more effectively and more efficiently? We've been using it for about 2 years and it has absolutely revolutionized the way that we work. So G Suite is basically everything you get when you sign up to a Gmail account. You get an email address, you get a calendar, you get Google Docs, Google Keep, and Google Drive. And the really good thing about it is that if you have one user, then they get 2 terabytes of space. But if you have 5 users, then you get unlimited backup. So you basically get a Google Drive account, which works exactly the same way as a normal Google Drive account, but you get unlimited storage. So we've currently got 60 terabytes of storage on our Gmail account. You're probably thinking that sounds great, but how much is this going to cost? It's for business, so it's going to cost a fortune. It costs £8.28 per user, and you have to have a minimum of 5 users. So we pay £41.20 a month to store everything that we have. I think the feature I like the most about it is you can plug in a hard drive, you can set it to sync, it'll upload all of that footage, all of those photos to Google Drive, where it will appear as a separate drive, and it'll be named the same thing that you have it named on your computer. And then you can unplug it, put it in a cupboard, out of sight, out of mind, and you'll still have all the footage at your fingertips if you ever need it. And then you can send that footage onto somebody. Say you've got a working hard drive. We've got a 12 terabyte working hard drive that's in my computer at the minute. I can come home from a wedding, really tired, copy that footage onto that hard drive, and as soon as I've finished copying, Google starts uploading it to the cloud. So I don't have to worry about it. I've got peace of mind at last with Google Drive. And because it's made by Google, and because it is essentially Google Drive, I can right-click on any folder, any photo, any piece of footage, and send somebody a link. And they can just download that folder directly on their computer, and it actually works, unlike everything else that I've tried. People are able to access that footage. So yes, it is a little bit more expensive than the competition, but it just works so much better than the competition because it's made by Google, and I don't know why more people don't know about it. There are loads of other things you can do in G Suite. It's not just unlimited backup. It's made for businesses to run smoothly and effectively across hundreds of employees. But for me, for my small business with 2 employees, it just works perfectly. Don't take my word for it, go and try it out. There'll be a link in the description. It's not an affiliate link. I'm not getting paid, like I said earlier. I just want to share this knowledge with more people because it's changed my life. Hopefully it will change yours too. I think that's all I need to cover. I think that's everything I had to say. So if you like the video and subscribe so you never miss another episode. And if you've got any comments or questions, please put them in the comment section below. And I'll see you again really soon.